Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Jess, and today I'm going to be doing a sort of summer natural no makeup look for you all. But before we get onto the video, I just wanted to quickly say, if you haven't subscribed already, please go down below and hit that red subscribe button to be part of the first 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It would mean so much if you would do that for me, and yeah, let's just get on to the video. Okay guys, so I'm all zoomed in, and the first step that I'm going to do to get a glowy summery makeup look is I'm going to go in with my moisturizer, just a light one. You can use any light one that you have. I'm going to be using my Clinique Dramatically Different moisturizer, and I'm going to just squirt about a pump and a half onto my hand, and then I'm just going to dot this around my face. And then just rub it in. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray, and I'm just going to do a few squirts of this on my face. I'm sorry if I pull some really weird faces, because I always do when I spray this. Okay, and then I'm just going to let this sink in and go in with my damp beauty sponge and just sort of like press it in. This makes my skin really hydrated and glowy before we start. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some concealer. So the one I'm going to be using today is by Collection, and this is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. You've probably seen it lots before because a lot of people use it, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit underneath my eye and just sort of put it more in my inner corner area so that my eyes are really bright in the centre. Then I'm just going to blend that out with my damp beauty sponge. Then when you have done that, you can then go back in with your concealer and just put a couple of dots on any spots or any blemishes. You may not have any, but just if you want to, just to cover them slightly. I'm just going to do two little ones because I've just gotten this spot on my forehead. So I'm just going to cover that one up, and then this one on my chin. Now the trick to my summer glowy like makeup routine is I actually don't use any like powder to set like my under eyes, because I just use a really small amount of concealer, and I don't really like, my skin type is quite dry, so I don't really need to set it. But if you really feel like you're going to get really oily throughout the day, just set it with a little bit of powder. If I was setting mine with powder, I would use my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I would use either the vanilla shade or the banana shade. Or for a drugstore option, I would use my Rimmel London Stay Matte powder. But as my skin is okay without it, I'm not going to be using it today. And what I do like to do is I like to do brows, because I love doing my brows really naturally. Okay, so I have just done my first brow, and I'm going to show you what I do for my second brow. So first of all, put a little bit of the product onto your brush. I just pack in a little bit, and then I'm going to try and do it so you can see well. I first just like to outline the bottom, you know, just like run along the bottom and draw a little tail on the end like that. And then I go to the top and get the shape there. And then I just really gently fill them in. And that is how I do my natural brows. So I'm just going to zoom out a bit again. Okay guys, so one thing I love about this makeup routine when I'm doing my brows is that because my skin is still so like silky and smooth, if I do anything wrong like on the tail of my brow, I can just wipe over it and it just comes off, which I absolutely love because it makes doing my brows like so much quicker and easier, and I can do each brow in about 1.5 to 2 minutes, which is really good. I don't use any brow gel for this because I just want it to be as quick and easy as possible. And so now I'm going to do some bronzer because I love to be nice and bronzed in summer. So I'm going to be going in with my Benefit Cheek Braid palette, and I'm going to be using the Hula shade. And I'm going to take this large powder brush and just gently tap into it. And then I do give it a little blow. And then I actually just make a 3 and I add the bronzer to my forehead all over, and then down to my temple, to my jawline, not jawline, like contour line, and then jawline, so it makes a 3. That is a really good tip. And I just really gently put it on my forehead first. But your brother was a good substitute for you. As you can see, I'm slowly blending it down my temples. And then I'm blending it from my temples to my cheekbones. You never really show me. And I can leave the party without ever letting. And then I'm blending it from my cheekbones to my jawline. And then what I also do, so I don't look really pale in the middle of my face, is I just sort of put my brush here and just slide it down the side of my nose, so it just like bronzes the side of my nose, and then I get like sort of a contour effect. Then what I like to do, as this is a summer makeup look, is I like to do a little bit of blush. So I've been liking doing a mix of all 3 of these blushes, but you can just pick any one that you have at home. So I'm going to mix Dandelion, California and Rockateur. I'm just going to gently tap into all of them, and then I'm just going to gently apply it to the apples of my cheeks. And then I do just like to do a little bit of gentle highlighter, so I'm going to be using my Soph X Revolution palette, and I'm going to be taking this shade right here, as I am a little bit tanned from my holiday. I'm just going to take it like that, and I'm just going to put this on the high points of my face. And then I also just put a little bit on my nose and chin. And then because it is a little bit bold, I like to go back in with my damp beauty sponge and just gently press against all the areas with the highlighter, just so it looks a lot more natural. Then I'm just going to go back in with my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus and just let that soak back into my face. And then I just like to go in with just a little bit of mascara. So I'm going to be using this Maybelline Push Up Angel Mascara. And I'm just going to be putting this on my upper lashes and not my lower lashes. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show me. Then for my lips, I would either go in with a natural lip gloss, or I would go in with this, which I'm going to be using today, which is Vaseline Cocoa Butter. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this on my lips to make them glow and shine. Okay, and that is the end of my quick and easy summer glowy makeup routine. It is very natural and simple, and I literally love it so much. I'll just show you in some different lighting. So in natural lighting, this is what it looks like. It's very glowy and simple, but I think it looks really pretty. And that is all for this video, you guys. If you enjoyed it, please smash it a big thumbs up. And as I said before, please subscribe down below to be part of the first 100 subscribers. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!